PSB Elite 32, Session 2. Another championship game here on deck. This is West Virginia Thunder Johnson. Take it on San Antonio's finest, Tabo. As we are moments away from getting rolling here, just need 8 minutes thrown up on the clock. And the first quarter tipping off. Marcus Burnett joined by Jonathan Hemingway here as the Thunder will have the first possession. Mayo to Burris. Back out to Mayo. Kristen Mayo. That's a familiar sight. Kristen Mayo knocking down yet another three-pointer in July in a Peach State basketball event.
Just like that. Kristen Mayo with the three-pointer. Recently gave her verbal commitment to head coach Matt Daniels at Marshall University. He was just glowing all week long. He came in, peeked in, watch Mayo here at the PSB Elite 32, and for shots like that, and moreover just her toughness, her grit. We've talked a lot about Mayo. We saw her back at the Coach Hemi Showcase, Ashland, Kentucky, back in June. We could go on and on about her, but rightfully so, she's earned it.
Mayo puts you in the mindset of the tough guards that have come through that West Virginia Thunder program, the Griffin Dempseys, the Taryn McCutcheons, can shoot it, but will do whatever it takes to win a game. Burris can't get the jumper to go. Rebound by San Antonio's finest. Number 8 with the ball. That's Jenna Melbrick. Melbrick guarded by Stinson. This is Aaliyah Dunham. Now pushing it the other way. Dunham pass to Mayo. Mayo denied inside, but they will call foul on the play.
Now we've done a lot of talking about Kristen Mayo over the past couple of weeks through the month of July. But let's not overlook her backcourt teammates. You mentioned Aaliyah Dunham's name just a moment ago. She's a kid that has a number of offers from schools in her region, and very fine player in her own right. And that tandem right there, they play very well together. Set each other up with the passes. And Dunham had a big game earlier here in Augusta, hitting a last-second shot, lay-in at near the buzzer to propel the Thunder on in the bracket. And so here we are.
Was able to check that out. Wasn't here on site for that day, but was able to check that out through the Prospects Nation and Peach State basketball social media coverage. Combine all of those elements from the live broadcast piece to the clips, sideline coverage. Really helps make you feel like you're here even when you can't be. Mayo can't get the first first free throw to go. She'll split the pair. Melbrick being pressured there by Dunham. Dunham close to a 5 count there, but now San Antonio's finest moving it around. Caitlin Gavadell with the ball. Gavadell on the drive. Burris with the rejection. Lands right in Gavadell's left, and then it will go back over to the Thunder.
Full court pressure here by the finest. Little 1-2-1-1 press. Let's see how the Thunder attack this.
They'll attack it with the Burris layup.
Say they attacked it pretty well. Saw Dunham back there. Not getting rattled. A little back dribble, baseball pass. And Burris did a good job coming to the ball, a little ball fake, and then finished it.
Off the mark on that shot, Burris ahead to Stinson. Stinson, easy lay-in.
Finest are going to have to get themselves together here. Poor transition defense right there. Previous possession, they give up an easy layup when they're supposed to be pressuring. They need to get something going quickly, and they might have found it right there with Jenna Melbrick using the ball screen and getting the three.
She makes it 8-3 just like that.
Oh boy, good drive there, but pretty good defense on the drive.
It's knocked away from Mayo. We take another look at that Melbrick triple. Melbrick out of Smithson Valley High School there in Texas. San Antonio's finest on the board. Sub in for San Antonio's finest will be number 1, Keonja Kane. So wide open Mayo off of the Dawson pass. That one's all net, but not this in the same way her first jumper was. That one way short. Back over to SA's finest. Finish inside for number 3, Alyssa Adams.
Good looking high-low game there from the finest. You mentioned Adams. Getting good position down there on the block, making the pivot and scoring.
Another bucket for Burris, her second of the game.
Burris has had a terrific July, in my opinion. Gave her verbal commitment to Ohio University earlier this year. And just playing with a newfound confidence. Has always been a kid. Has had talent, versatility. You see the floater there by Dunham. To finish the thought there on Burris, she's just made shots. Playing the forward position, kind of in and out. She's got range to 3. But I've been impressed with her willingness to rebound and defend in the paint.
Yeah. Ball's loose. Mayo goes to the floor, gets it, flips it up ahead to Dunham. Dunham behind the back, crossing over now. Good job of stopping the ball there, but they kick it out. And Mayo gets her second triple of the contest.
And this is the synergy that I'm talking about here between Mayo and Dunham. Both of these kids can play the point guard position. You see Dunham here, doesn't get rattled. That's a situation where Dunham, a less experienced or a lesser player might have, tried to put her head down and go even further into the paint. But that's only going to lead to trouble, to problems. Instead, she knows that her partner is going to be trailing the play. Extra dribble, passes it out, and Mayo catches it in rhythm. And if you give her some space and let her step into it, Mayo is going to hit more times than not.
On the floor, coming out of the timeout for the Thunder, it'll be number 32, Gabby Lapardis, number 23, Tanisha Curry, number 2, Kristen Mayo, 24, Shiana Banks, and number 21, Raven Peoples. For San Antonio's finest, you've got number 8, Jenna Melbrick, number 12, Camille Cooper. So Melbrick tries to get her second three-pointer of the contest. Got number 15 with the ball now. No 15 on my roster, so I'll get that number for you shortly. Number 34, Hannah Knight. And number 1, Keonja Kane. And we're working on getting number 15's number for you as we speak. Mayo thought about it, hesitated, studied long, studied wrong. But Gabby Lapardis with the offensive board out to Curry. Curry trying to get rid of it, and she's fouled before she can. 15 is Holmes for San Antonio's finest. Holmes will have a seat. And in her place, number 28, Caitlin Gavadell back in. Peoples trying to go to work. Long stride across the lane. Can't get the shot to go. Banks denied on the inside, and it'll be pulled out of there by Keonja Kane. Melbrick ahead to Gavadell. Gavadell got it for 3.
3-pointers keeping this game relatively close for San Antonio's finest. That's her second. Just down 7 now.
Inside the Banks, you can hear the contact all the way over here, so Shiana Banks will head to the free throw line.
Good looking free throw there by Banks, hits both of them. Banks is a kid. She's gonna have some offers. And she's already got a couple, you know, as it is. I think schools are trying to figure out exactly, you know, just how effective she's gonna be, you know, at the next level. Show plenty of potential, you know, coming into this year. You know, similar to, you know, Courtney Eisenman in terms of size. I think Eisenman did a little bit better job of proving that she could be, you know, mobile, you know, on the perimeter and hitting the perimeter shots. But when you talk about 6'3" kids, there's not a plethora of them out there. So everybody, you know, wants those big kids on their roster.
Mayo with the scoop and score. Pushes it to a double-digit advantage, 19-8. Melbrick, that'll be a 2 if it goes. It's off the mark, tip to Mayo. Good take there by Gabby Lapardis.
Good pitch ahead there by Mayo to set it up. Lapardis' specialty, at least right now, is her slashing ability. You see it right there. I guess we'll see it right here on the replay. She can kind of get in the air and kind of hang and switch directions. Kid that's been on our radar for some time, been to plenty of elite basketball academy camps. Coach Hemi showcases. She continues to develop.
She makes it a 14-point contest. Now Curry gets the rebound. Stepping through and has it swiped away. Curry to Dunham. Pass intended for Peoples, but it's stolen. Good defense there by Alexis Popham.
Good rebound there by Peoples. Right there at the buzzer. Gets up off the floor, snatches that thing down, and the Thunder have a convincing 14-point lead.
That will do it for the first quarter. We'll be back. San Antonio's finest, Tabo, trying to get more of that. That three-pointer knocked down by Caitlin Gavadell. second quarter. Rolling here at the PSB Elite 32, Session 2. That rebound in traffic for San Antonio's Finest, but they turn it right over to Kristen Mayo. Mayo out to Stinson. The southpaw triple, no good. Burris with the offensive rebound, and it looks like she will shoot 2 free throws.
See the veteran poise here from the Thunder guards. The Finest come right out in a half-court run and jump out of their 2-3 zone, but no problem, no worries. They were able to pass it around and look. Burris was able to draw the foul.
Burris splits the pair of free throws, 15-point lead here for the Thunder. Gavadell, second three-pointer of the first half. That one's silkier than the first. Makes it 11-23.
Their third three of the first half.
Yeah, slow start, man, but what better equalizer in basketball than that three-pointer if they can see a few of those go. Stinson inside to Peoples. But Burris lost the handle momentarily. Now Dawson will settle in for a jumper.
Good looking jumper there by Dawson. We've talked a lot about the Thunder's guards, but we would be remiss to not talk about their wings. You know, Jordan Dawson as well as Tanisha Curry. Both of these kids, you know, bring strength, toughness to the wing for them.
Youngster Peoples. Peoples heads to the free throw line. Peoples isn't class of 2017, is
No,
she?
she's a 2018.
Okay.
That's a typo.
It's kind of selfish reasons there, because I thought we at least had one more year of her being on SUV TV and Prospects Nation TV from a summer basketball standpoint.
No doubt.
Remember seeing her at the Coach Emmy Showcase early on, and you knew that a good season was in store for West Virginia Thunder and the type of schedule that they played during that live period.
She's a new addition to the roster, wasn't with them during the spring. Coach Johnson was able to pick her up during some of the early summer months. Like you said, we got a chance to look at her live at the Coach Emmy Showcase back in June, and now once again here during PSB time.
Holmes. 3-ball makes it a 13-point game.
Their fourth three-pointer of the first half. I'm just going to keep counting.
Sure, any San Antonio's Finest fans watching, hope your count and tally continues as they're using it to try to pull a little bit of rhythm on their end. 2 of those 4 three-pointers will come from Caitlin Gavadell. That's her second one. She splashes it from the outside. Dunham will check in for Peoples. Catch and shoot for Gavadell is off the mark. Burris twisting and turning for the rebound. Now the pass ahead to Mayo for the easy lane. under the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Curry with a strong drive. Can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Keonja Kane. Scavadell throws that one out of bounds. Scavadell throws that one out. Coach said, "What was that?" Scavadell said, "What back?" And funny, that was an end of July exchange.
Hashtag end of July.
Backstory on that, ladies and gentlemen, is by the time we wrap things up at the Elite 32 Session 2 here, so much basketball has been played while the players and teams are still going hard and trying to compete. You just note certain moments where you can tell, man, it's been a long July, specifically a long end to the season with the number of games played. That last exchange, first one we tagged with the hashtag end of July. 15-point advantage for the West Virginia Thunder. Curry to Mayo. Mayo inside to Burris. Burris will go to the free throw line.
Some good offense there by the Thunder, the screen and the slip. That's what begins to happen with that Chin series. You start to pay so much attention to the shooters popping up top that the screeners can slip right to the rim. Burris, being a good screener and having such good court awareness, was able to get right there to the mouth of the bucket and draw the foul. Good looking stroke there from Burris. She makes both of them.
Puts West Virginia Thunder up by 17.
Gotta get downhill. Move it. Move. I gotta move, Pop. First it. Move. Get set up, dude. Down screen. Move. Good ball, Andre. Let's go. Move, Andre. Move.
Working hard to get it inside there is Camille Cooper. She had Lapardis on her. And set up accordingly. Fouled on the floor.
Y'all ain't screening nobody. Hey, you have to screen.
Turnovers have just killed San Antonio's finest. 4 3-pointers. You know, that's a good sign, but they've probably had double that in turnovers, I'm afraid.
Coach for San Antonio's finest feeling like his team is not being as efficient as they can be when it comes to setting their screens. They're just kind of going through the motion, setting screens on air versus really making contact when they set them. I feel like that was a big reason why they couldn't get open there on that inbounds play. Mayo stepping through with the lane.
Great move there by Mayo. Gets downhill, and she's playing in a different gear. Everybody else is in that end of July gear, and she is still in 5th gear.
All tipped around, she gets it, has Lapardis running with her to her left, drops it off to Lapardis for the lane.
It's got to be fun to play that way, doesn't it? You know that you're going to run the court, and your point guard's going to reward you with a nice little dime.
As the lead is now old enough to drink responsibly here with 2 minutes left in the second half.
Hey, two. Move.
Scavadell trying to answer back with the triple. Mayo with the rebound, now to Dunham. Deep Deep take by Mayo's no good. Curry and Alexis Popham fighting for the rebound. Popham's able to get it and earn a trip to the charity stripe.
Back in.
16-35, lead under 20. We approach the final minute of the second quarter. Banks with the offensive rebound, some contact there on the play. They let him play. Dunham with the floater, in and out. Curry called for steps, trying to convert on the offensive rebound.
Be important here for the Finest to have a good possession here. Final seconds of this first half. They get a score, they've got to feel good about themselves going into the close of it.
Holmes has really been attacking the offensive glass. Can't get that one to go. 6 seconds to work with. Lapartis looking to go coast to coast. Does a great job hanging in the air, as you mentioned earlier in the webcast. So that will do it for the first half. It's been all Thunder so far. Let's see how San Antonio responds in the second.
be out there like you are in the snap.
37-16 is your score as we get ready to start the third quarter. West Virginia Thunder with the lopsided advantage. Easy layup to start the third quarter off for Caitlin Gavadil. Stinson wheeling and dealing inside, got up under the rim, missed the shot. San Antonio's finest coming out with some good pep in their step to start the second half, but Burris gets the steal pass ahead to Stinson. Tried to save it, but has it stolen away. Gavadil had 2 3-pointers in the first half. Gets her first one of the second there to make it 21-37.
Number 5?
Yep, three-pointer number 5 for the team. Number 3 for Caitlin Gavadil.
Just a side note to all of this. This has nothing to do with basketball. It's the last day of July, so I feel the need to share. Just went over there and fixed me a glass of tea. That's why I was a little late. My apologies. But as I'm pouring the tea into the styrofoam cup, I look down and it says caffeine-free sweet tea, and I got really mad. Why am I drinking tea if it doesn't have caffeine in it?
Right, what's the point?
It's like decaf coffee. I never understood the point of that.
I haven't either. I just do hot tea before I do decaf coffee.
Well, I did have some hot tea before on the previous broadcast, and that did give me the jolt of caffeine that I needed, but anyway, we digress.
A little bit of caffeine might have been in the system for San Antonio's finest there during halftime because they've come out, they've cut the gap to 16. We'll see if they can inch a little bit closer, get the deficit out of the teams. Stinson not really helping that cause as her floater bounces around and falls to push the lead back to 18. Camille Cooper trying to work on Curry. Now out to Gavadil. High-low going for San Antonio's finest. Layup off the mark there for Hannah Knight. Wide open Stinson for 3. No good. Back in for San Antonio's finest, Holmes. In for the Thunder, Raven Peoples, Lapardis, and Shiana Banks. Stinson, Burris, and Curry getting a breather. Gavadil.
One more time. Number 6.
Like Cal Gavadil shooting the ball, class of 2018.
Her 4th?
Yes, sir. Mayo going to get another trip to the free throw line. We take a look at that 4 3-pointer for Gavadil.
Well, actually, Burris did the right thing, closed really hard.
Yeah.
Made her put it on the floor, but Daffodil's so savvy. She's got that shooter awareness that I don't have to dribble towards it, but I just slide over here real slightly, get out of the way, knock it down.
Yep. $17-point lead there after that Mayo trip to the line. Mayo trying to come up with the steal. Pokes it away, but it's brought back by Holmes. Dunham gets a hand on it, and now Banks will tie it up. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Mayo to Banks. Banks headed to the free throw line. Banks in and out. Mayo sort of baited them into that pass. Comes up with the steal but can't stay in bounds. Keandra Kane checks back in for San Antonio's Finest. Gavadil going for a 5th 3-pointer. That one's off the front of the rim. Banks with the rebound. Gianna Banks trying to show some versatility there. Free throw line jumper. Pushes the lead back to 20.
Two good free throws there by the Finest. You know, right now what we're looking at in this game is that the Thunder is just pretty well outplayed San Antonio in every facet, defensively, rebounding. The one thing that does give the Finest some hope, you know, is their three-point shooting. Specifically from this young lady, Caitlin Gavadil.
Gavadil's lay-in makes it a 16-point game. Foul on the floor. Lapartis to Banks.
Look at Banks.
Back-to-back buckets.
Second face-up jumper right there in the 8 to 12-foot range. Showing some nice touch, and like we said, 6'3". Big frame, take up space. College coaches have to love that and that soft touch inside. Look at here.
Banks. Banks with a quick 6-piece nugget. Curry, pass ahead to Stinson. Stinson, nice move.
Stinson's had a very good July. We saw her Coach Jimmy showcase back in June. She was outstanding there. She's been very good here too.
Curry's in there eating glass. Take a look at that last move there by Stinson. Carrying violation will send it the other way. 18 1/10 of a second.
Should be the final possession here of this third quarter. Get some
To work with the part. So that will do it here for the third quarter. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. West Virginia Thunder still in control. Fourth quarter underway here at the PSB Elite 32 Session 2. This is the Brandon Clay PSB Championship, and West Virginia Thunder on their way to securing it. Want to see more basketball? Stick with us after this one. We'll have the J.L. Hemingway PSB bracketship, which should be a very good game. You got Team Takeover out of the DMV area, whether the boys side or the girls side. That brand name always means a lot coming out of that area. And they'll take on Georgia Sting Avery, representing a home turf of sorts, being an Augusta-based team.
Be a good game to shut it down. Shut down the month of July with it. Two teams that have played very solidly in the Elite 32. Of course, Team Takeover, EYBL team. But Gavadil, am I counting right? That's number 5 for her?
Correct.
She's got at least 17, if not 19 of the 31.
Gavadil definitely been a bright spot here in this game for San Antonio's Finest. Hasn't been able to shine as bright as they need in order to close this gap, but doing what she can, and then some. Dunham can't get the floater. Rebound by Curry. Skip over to Dunham, who knocks down the triple. Traveling violation going to go against San Antonio's finals. Burrs joins the three party.
No fatigue legs here.
Thunder looking like they could play a few more games after this if need be.
They might be able to. I'm not sure about the coach, though. Scott's been a little bit under the weather. He told me he nearly overslept for this game. He said nobody came and woke him up in the hotel. Oh. Maybe a little bit too much unselfishness right there.
Yeah. Shot bothered inside. Another follow-up attempt is good for Alyssa Adams. Working inside to Curry. Coverdale not being given much space on that perimeter, and for good reason. Burris heading to the line. Burris makes the first. Melbrick driving on Dunham. Good move. But just short. Burris to Lapartis. Lapartis, nice pass to Curry. Curry has that shot blocked. Good defense by San Antonio's finals. Offensive rebound by Adams, put up and in.
What's up next for the SUV TV, Marcus?
Up next is the Chris Paul Rising Stars National Count. They're in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That'll be August 5th through the 7th. That'll be the class of 2020. So rising freshmen, about the top 150, 180 players or so in the country. We'll have camp games live on SUV TV, and then for the All-Star selections, we'll have those 3 All-Star games online as well. So that's the August 5th through the 7th, and then we'll have Check Me Out Showcase the 20th through the 21st. Always a good time out there as we all head west to support Chris Hansen and see some of the great basketball out in that part of the country. And there's always a few San Antonio's finest representatives at that event also.
Yeah, I'll make my way out there for that. As well, it'll be my first time actually heading out to the Check Me Out Showcase. First year he ran it back in 2013. Lepartis gets another bucket there. First time he ran it on the weekend that I was getting married, so I had to politely decline my invitation.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Probably would have made for a pretty tough fall had you not.
Yeah, well, you know, it's worked out all right for both of us, Chris Hansen and myself. So
win-win situation. Unfortunately, in this case, only one team can win. The Thunder they've been in the driver's seat since early on and haven't relinquished control as Peoples rejects that one against the bottom of the backboard. Lepartis ahead to Stinson. Stinson can't get the layup. Curry with another rebound, won't stay down. Curry always explodes up so hard when she goes to finish. Sometimes it's hard for the actual layup to stay down. She always has great springs and great strength on the inside. Melbrick floats it up. Follow up, no good. Gavidale. I've enjoyed watching Gavidale shoot the ball here in this contest.
Yeah, I'll be at the Chris Hansen Check Me Out Showcase there in Seattle. And floated there by number 8, Melbrick. I think the next thing on the docket after that will be EBA All-American Camp over Labor Day weekend. Of course, SUV TV is always in the house for that one.
Yeah, look forward to that camp.
And then we'll be back at Emerson, Georgia, at Lake Point for the PSB End of the Road tournament.
Beautiful facility out there at Lake Point, man. I might even zip line after we finish the broadcast out there. Get my X Games on.
They got a zip line out there? Like in the facility?
You know what? I don't think they have a zip line. It's something that they have in that little aquatic area that's just to the right of the beach volleyball or the sand volleyball complex. So I'm not sure exactly what they do over there, but it just looks like the type of place where they would have a zip line or something, man. I gotta get a full amenities list for over there, but for those that haven't been there, you got a baseball complex, you got the beautiful indoor champion center, which is where the PSB End of the Road will be held at. It's a great facility for sports all around. We have 7 7/10 of a second remaining in this one. Join us for more basketball as we'll have Team Takeover taking on Georgia Sting Avery in the JL Hemingway PSB Bracket Championship. Don't go anywhere. More PSB Elite 32 action coming up here on SUV TV.